Hi guys, today we'll be taking MS Excel advanced level session and the contents are as follows. So let's get started.
Our topic that we're going to discuss is text function and how to manipulate or work with text in Excel. Now when you talk about text, you are basically referring to anything which has got a combination of letters and numbers or only letters and symbols. So in this case, we have got the first name and the last name over here. But we have certain problems because we need to, in this column, we need to combine the first name and the last name. But before doing that, we need to understand that the first name has got some, all the names are not proper and there are some problems with the name, and also we have to combine them. But we have to make sure that we do it for any set of entries that keeps coming in. So whenever there's a new entry, it should automatically pick it up. And if you have attended the intermediate module, you know that there is the table format. The table format basically allows you to automatically update your formulas in the table whenever a new entry is added. So let's start with the first name over here in this column B, where we have to get the first name, but we have to get it in such a way that the first letter of the name is in capital and all the other letters are small. Okay? Then also we have to remove the extra spaces from the data. So you have just three names. Can you see Thomas, Donald, and George? Now, if you see Thomas and Donald, you can clearly see there are spaces before the name, extra spaces before the name. Whereas in George, you cannot clearly make out what the problem is. But when you click within the formula bar or when you double click that particular name, you will see there's an extra space at the end of the name. So we need to get rid of all those extra spaces. So how do we get rid of it? First thing we will do is we will convert these names into proper case. Okay? So in order to convert it to a proper case, we use the function proper is equal to proper is the name of the function. Okay? Press tab to invoke the function and then select the name. Okay? Now remember that this column, or in fact this data is in a table format. That's why you can see the table design tab over here. So it is also not picking up the cell reference. Instead of picking up B50, it is picking up @ first name, which means that it is going to pick up the first record of the particular table. Okay, so when I press enter, you will see automatically the names have been converted to proper case. Okay, so the first letter is capital, whereas all the other letters are in small. The next task that we need to perform is to remove the extra spaces. Now, in order to remove the extra spaces, what we basically need to do is we need to use the function of this particular column. Okay, so the proper name. So here, what I can do is I can just select this name here and press enter, and automatically all the extra spaces will be removed. Okay, so this is called as a trim function. So we've looked at proper function and trim function. Okay, now the next step is to combine these two strings. Okay, now remember in Excel or in any programming language, whenever you're working with strings, you always put it in double quotes. Okay, so for example, let's say for example, I want to combine two strings. Okay, like I want to combine my name and surname is Boryu. So if I want to create a combined name in this particular cell, so what I can do is I can say is equal to, in double quotes I will put Avesh. Okay, close the double quotes, and then I will put an ampersand sign. Ampersand stands for the concatenation operator. So it's basically to combine. Okay, and then in double quotes I will put my surname. And press enter. That gives me my name and surname. Okay, but the problem is that I have to have a space between the two. So the space also has to be enclosed in double quotes and put another ampersand sign. So now you will see there are three strings. First is my name, then a space, and then the surname. So how does this actually work? This basically works in a very, very simple way, wherein anything that you put in double quotes is going to be treated as a string. Okay, and you can also refer to it from any particular set of cells also. Like for example, right now here, I'll just show you. Right now, I have got my name put in the proper format with the space. Okay, but in this case, when I have to create the combined name, I don't have to put my name of each of these names in double quotes. Why? Because these names are already ready for me in a cell. I have referred to them from the cells over here. So very simply, I will do equal to the first name that is going to be picked up from here, and then I put an ampersand sign, that is a concatenation operator. In the double quotes, I put a space, okay, because that is the string I want to combine, and then I will just add the last name. So here, what have I done? I have picked up the first name, put a space in between, and added the last name. So now when I enter, you will see it picks up the right names with the spaces in between. Anybody have any questions? Now I will perform the same task, but I will use the concatenate function. Here I have used the concatenate operator. Here I will use the concatenate function. So let's start equal to, and the name of the function is concatenate. Okay, there are two functions, one is concat and one is concatenate. Okay, so concatenates list or range of text of strings, and concatenate joins several text strings into one text string. Okay, so let's use concat, and here I can. Okay, just select these cells. So when I select these cells together, what happens is it gives me a combined value. But here the problem is that I cannot use this directly. The problem is there is no space in between. Okay, so how do I fix it? What I'll do is, instead of you doing it this way, I will select a cell. Okay, now in concat you don't have to use any ampersand sign or anything because you're already using the function. Then put a comma and then put a space in between. Okay, 2 double quotes. So enclose your space in double quotes. Then you put an ampersand sign, and then you select the last name and then press enter. So this will now take care of your problem. Clear to you? Very simple. It's the name of a function, concat, where you're selecting the first name and then you're putting a space in between. But how are you putting the space in between? How are you putting the space in between? You're putting in a double quote and then you're putting a comma because this is text 1, this is text 2 and this is text 3. You can add as many as text strings as you want, up to 255 at one go. I think that's what you can actually add. I haven't actually tried it out. But yes, you can do that. You can add those many strings. Yeah, it can add up to 255 text strings. So basically 255 text strings can be added in this formula. Okay, now how do you go about combining this set of data? So now I have used the concatenate operator and the concatenate function to combine these two names, the full name and the last name. Now what happens if I want to create the full address? I have got the elements of the address or the blocks of the address. So I've got the street name, I've got the house number, the city, the state code and zip codes. So how do I go about with this? What I can do is I can use the equal to sign, okay, and now I can use the concat function. But the only problem with the concat function is I will have to select each of these and then I will have to keep putting a comma in between. So that is one big problem for me. So rather than that, what I can do is I can use another new function, but this is only available in 2019. It's not available up to 2016. So maybe if you are not using 2016, you cannot make use of this function. 2019, you cannot make use of this function. So the name of the function is text join. And you will see text join over here. You use the text join function, and under the text join function, you have to first provide the delimiter. Now, what does the delimiter basically mean? In our case, what we did, we used the space as the delimiter. That means, yes? Hello? Anyone here has any doubts? Okay. So in our case, in the case of the full name, we use the delimiter as a space. But here, what we want is we don't want a space, we want a comma and then followed by a space. Okay, so how do we work with this data? What we will do is we will provide the delimiter. Now remember, the delimiter also has to be provided into a double quotes. So you have your delimiter, which is going to put in double quotes. And in double quotes, you will put a comma and then a space. Okay? After which you close the double quotes and then select this entire set of data. Close the double quotes, put a comma, and then select this entire set of data. So once you selected it, you close the bracket and press enter. Now when you press enter here, it will sorry. There's one more argument that I missed out. So here I have to enter true. If I want to ignore the empty cells, that means if there's any of the element missing for the address, then what should I do? Should I ignore it or should I include it? So if I ignore it, that means it will ignore those cells and just give you the total address without any spacing. If there are any blanks, as in false, it will include the empty cells. That means it will just if there are any empty cells, it will keep them as an extra space over there. So here I'll just say ignore empty cells and then put a comma and then the text. So I have selected this entire range of text from this street name up to zip codes. So because this is a table format, that is why it is picking it up in this way. Otherwise, it would have picked up the cell reference. So the cell reference would have been H3 to M3. But here it is picking up @street name zip codes. That means from the street name column till the zip code column. So when I press enter,
You have to close
automatically
the
you will see the text combining it, being combined, and here it will basically give you the full address for all these individual people. Okay.